Hello everyone, welcome back to Mythorama. I am Ocean Dang, and in today's episode, we're going to talk about a famous Chinese mythology called Pangu and the creation of the world. Get ready and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and click the bell icon. A long time ago, when nothing existed, there was only an entity in the shape of an egg. Inside this egg were the opposite forces of yin and yang. However, these two forces were all scrambled up and they were a complete mess. Over time, a being formed inside the egg. It was a hairy, horned giant named Pangu. For thousands of years, Pangu slept and grew inside the egg until one day he woke up. When he opened his eyes for the first time, all that he could sense was darkness and utter silence. He found these surroundings quite unnerving, and he conjured a magical axe to chop the egg open. The egg split into two with a thunderous crack, and slowly yin and yang began to separate. Everything that was dark and heavy fell down to form the earth, and everything that was light and clear drifted up to form the heavens. But Pangu was afraid that the two halves would close up again, and so he stood between the two to keep them apart. Every day the sky rose further above him, and the ground grew further below, and Pangu himself grew to keep up with the growing expanse. It was a lonely and difficult job, but Pangu fulfilled this responsibility for thousands of years until he was sure that the two realms were stabilized. Then, with a great crash, Pangu lay down and died. However, as Pangu collapsed, a miraculous transformation took place, and his final breath turned into the winds and clouds, his voice into thunder, his eyes became the sun and moon, his hair and beard became the stars in the universe, his limbs formed mountains, and the blood running through his veins became into flowing rivers. The sweat from his brow became rain. Pangu sacrificed his life to create the world, and his body to enrich and beautify it. Now the skies grace us with luminous celestial bodies. The earth is filled with great mountains and rivers and flora and fauna, and all of this is because of Pangu, the giant god who came out of an egg, is nowhere and yet is everywhere to be found. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Mythorama, where we talked about Pangu and the creation of the world, famous Chinese mythology. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.